Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD465.tv, bringing you guys another update to one of our crypto public portfolios. And this time is the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, a portfolio with selected projects from across 6 blockchains or ecosystems, then invested or aiming to invest a total of $15,000 and then manage that portfolio all the way up to $600,000. At the moment, as you are seeing, facing some challenges, but that's what bull markets are for. It's all about patience. But before I jump into this week's update, guys, please know that I am not a financial advisor. If you do require financial advice, please approach someone who is trained to give you financial advice. The information contained in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes, and it's not meant to be financial advice, and it's not targeted at UK audiences at all. If you want to know more about crypto assets and what the authorities think about crypto or the crypto industry as a whole, please do go and check out information on the FCA website. You'll find more information there if you're from the UK. That said, if you're from the rest of the world, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to SageFab.tv, a channel that brings you non-conventional content that you may, I emphasize, you may not find anywhere else. That's our job. We want to bring a different angle to this space. So the 6 categories or ecosystems that form part of our 15K to 600K portfolio, you've got Ethereum, you've got Cardano, Polkadot, which we call Dotsama because it's combined with Kusama, Cosmos ecosystem, Avalaunch, as well as a category where anything goes, and we call that mixed. And then we selected projects for each of those ecosystems or blockchains or communities, whichever way you want to state it. So to kick us off today, we are going to start with the Ethereum blockchain or ecosystem where we hold 3 positions. And to start us off is VulcanForged, this POR token. This week it's priced at $1.43. Portfolio is now valued at $147.43. Week on week, we are up 5.9%. Overall, we are still down 58.5%. PerpetualProtocol's PEP token is up next. This week it's priced at 37.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $375.05. Week on week, we are up 8.2%. Overall, we are down 11.8%. AEVO, formerly Ribbon Finance, is up next. This week it's priced at 12.3 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $136.78. And week on week, we are up 9.4%. Overall, though, we are still down 44.3%. So our Ethereum basket this week is valued at $659.26. And it's up on last week's performance by 8%, which means this week we are now down 36.5%. Moving on to Cardano, where we hold positions in 5 projects. And to kick us off is the Cardano native coin itself. And this week it's priced at 17.6 cents. Obviously, by the time you watch the video, some of these prices may have changed. So do take some of these numbers with a pinch of salt. The Cardano position this week is valued at $895.22. Week on week, we are up 5%. Overall, we are still up 160.4%. World Mobile Tokens, WMTX token is up next. Like I said in one of the previous videos, World Mobile is now multi-chain. It's no longer specifically for Cardano, but for the purposes of this exercise, we are going to keep it within that category. So the WMTX token this week is priced at 18.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $375.26. Week on week, there is no change on last week in terms of percentages, of course. Overall, we are up 4.9%. Lenify is up next. This week, it's priced at 83.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $1,083.33. And week on week, we are actually down 3%. Overall, we are still up 52.3%. Sunday Swap, Sunday token is up next. This week, it's priced at 0.7%. Portfolio is now valued at $747.51. And week on week, we are up 2%. Overall, we are still down 5.2%. Finally, for Cardano, it's Wing Riders WRT token. This week is priced at 2.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $264.07. Week on week, we are up 3%. Overall, we are still down 44.5%. So our Cardano basket this week is valued at $3,295.39, and it's up on last week slightly by 1%. Overall, that means we are now sitting at 30.2%. So the Cardano basket still holding quite strong over there. Next, you got Dotsama, where we hold 4 positions in Mnet, formerly Bit.Country Pioneer. Now, again, this is or has migrated to Solana blockchain. But for the purposes of this exercise, it started its life as a Polkadot parachain. We are going to keep it within that basket. You got Remark, Moonbeam's Glimmer, as well as Protocol Skill token. And to kick us off is the Mnet token for Bit.Country Pioneer. And this week is priced at 0.7%. Portfolio is now valued at $5.37. Week on week, there is no change on last week. And overall, we are still down 96.1%. Remark is up next, and this week is priced at 8.2 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $30.50. Week on week, we are up 13.2%. Overall, we are sitting at 95.7% down in the red. And again, Remark, we don't know whether this project has got any future left, but fingers crossed. Moving on to Moonbeam Network's Glimmer token, this week is priced at 9.1 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $183.45. Week on week, we are up 5.1%. Overall, we are still down 73%. Protocol and the Kill token is up next. This week is priced priced at 4.1 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $42.91, and week on week we are down 10.9%. Overall, we are now down 89.2%. So our summer basket this week is valued at $262.23, and it's up slightly on last week by 3%. Overall, though, we are still down 87.6%. Moving on to the Cosmos ecosystem, where we hold positions in EVMOS, Injective, Osmosis, Resistance, and Axelar. And to kick us off is EVMOS, which is priced at 0.6%. Portfolio is now valued at $6.48, and week on week we are down 1.4%. Overall, we are down 98.5%. Injective's ING coin is up next. This week is priced at $9.94. Portfolio is now valued at $993.96, and week on week we are up 8.3%. Overall, we are still up 138.1%. Osmosis' Osmo coin is up next. This week is priced at 29.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $297.50. Week on week we are up 11.7%. Overall, we are still down 40.1%. Persistence's XPRT coin is up next. This week it's priced at 9.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $98.03, and week on week we are up 4.8%. Overall, we are still down 58.6%. Axelar's AXL coin is up next. The AXL coin this week is priced at 40.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $424.65, and week on week we are up 12.9%. Overall, we are now sitting at 1.7% up. So Axelar seem to be holding rather well. So our Cosmos basket this week is valued at $1,820.63, and it's up on last week by 9.7%. Overall, we are now sitting at 12.6%. Moving on to the mixed portfolio, where we hold positions in NEARProtocol, Pythnetwork, Beam, and Shrapnel. And to kick us off is the NEAR coin, which is this week priced at $2.75. Portfolio is now valued at $155.42. Week on week we are up 7.8%. Overall, we are down 17.1%. Pythnetwork's Pyth token is up next. This week it's priced at 15.2 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $334.05. Week on week we are up 7.3%. Overall, we are still down 59.8%. Beam is up next. This week it's priced at 0.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $226, and week on week we are up 19.5%. Overall, we are still down 58.5%. Shrapnel coin is up next. This week it's priced at 0.7 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $27.70. Week on week we are up 14%. Overall, we are still down 93.0%. So our mixed portfolio this week is valued at $743.17, and week on week we are actually up 11.1%. Overall, though, we are still down 61.3%. Moving on to Avalaunch, where we hold three positions in Avalaunch's native coin, which is AVAX, LFJ's token, as well as Avalaunch's Ava token. And to kick us off is Avalaunch's AVAX, which is the native coin, and this week is priced at $19.13. Portfolio is now valued at $999.80, and week on week we are up 4.3%. Overall, we are now up 38.6%. LFJ's token is up next. This week is priced at 19.1 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $228.25. Week on week we are up 7.2%. Overall, though, we are still down 53.4%. Finally, for Avalaunch is Avalaunch and the Ava token, which is this week priced at 24.6 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $617.35, and week on week we are up 11.4%. Overall, we are still up 27.7%. That means our Avalaunch basket this week is valued at $1,845.40, and is up on last week by 6.9%. Overall, we are now up 9.1%. So what about the overall 15K to 600K portfolio itself? Well, it's this week valued at $8,626.08, a 5.3 change on last week, but it's still down about 25% on last week. But if you consider the profits we took from our cashing network earlier in the bull market, we are down 18.83%. So plenty of signs left in this portfolio. I've got a lot of faith in this portfolio. I think it will do quite well, even though you got the baskets like the Dotsama, which I think is not going to recover from this, and I can't see some of these projects coming back. Polkadot has been a disaster this bull market. Anyway, guys, that's it for this week's update to our 15K to 600K portfolio. Until the one coming next week, this is FD for Sig5.tv signing out for now. Bye.